Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio, episode 87. Last time we beat, dragon stuff. We got this cool sword. Man, this is a very cool sword. And right as I walk through this door, a cutscene will start that will bring the end of times. So let's get right to it.
Okay then, right?
Let's go and see the end of it all.
Finally.
Well, we finally have the Lords of Oceania and Montario on board.
You could say.
Both are rotten to the core, mind, but all the same, they remain the sovereign lords of the principalities. Time is short, so we can't afford to overlook their influence and connections. We'll have them speak out against the rioting in the cities. It should help contain the situation, if only a little.
Whoa!
Nice work, Batlin!
Ah.
It's not the first time I've thought this, Dry, but I'm glad to have met you and to stand beside you now. I've always had a rebellious streak, I was a fire under the church's heels, but as soon as I started feeling the heat myself, I'd relent. I was just avoiding confrontation, learning a bit too late that maybe I've wasted a lot of my life drowning in anxiety like that. But in the end, you did turn and face it. Yes, well, meeting you showed me that I want to be in this world. All those who struggle deserve to know the truth, to have access to information unfettered, without slant or bias.
Isn't that...
That struggle, the anxiety, is what causes Magla to swell up from the heart, and facing those fears is what turns Magla into magic.
I guess...
I wish people could learn that it's natural to feel anxious, not something to be afraid of. Right. But in the incredibly very tiny, absolutely minuscule chance that Luis uses his brand of magic or whatever he's got up his sleeve to turn me into a human...
How goes it?
Why, I'd rip my heart right out of my own chest. Show him then and there that I'd rather die than be turned into a monster. Careful what you wish for, my friend. Haha, I only say it because I have faith that you'll save me well before it comes to that, your highness.
So,
Well, tomorrow's the grand finale.
I'll see you later.
If you have any final things to say to anyone, best do it now. I'd hate for you to head to your big to-do with regrets.
all good.
Yeah, we might not get another chance. Why not spend some time with everyone? Or with someone. Oh my. Oh my. This is probably our last chance to relax like this. I suggest talking to everyone so you can push forward without regrets. And while you're at it, if you've completed requests you haven't reported back on, tonight's the night. Meet your supporters. Look at all this, dude. Do I get to talk to all of them? When this is all over, we can celebrate with everyone and hold a huge feast. I want to put my all into this, so I'll get started with the preparations immediately. Everything has been put on hold until after tomorrow's decisive battle. If you have something you need to do, best to do it now while you can. Am I going to have to choose who I want to hang out with, or can I hang out with literally everybody? I don't think I'm going to be able to hang out with everybody. Let's find out. Mister, don't you have a big job tomorrow? You want to do the same thing that Papa tried to do that day, don't you? That's why I want to talk. Oh, I can just talk with everybody. Nice. Are you sure I'm not bothering you, mister? I know you're real busy and all. Yay, that's great. There's so much I want to talk to you about. The other day I played with my friends and we drew pictures with the chalk in the alley. We drew lots of flowers and houses and, oh yeah, one of the nice men who came by to get food said he found a job. He makes plates now, and then... Take your time. You don't have to tell me all at once, take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but now... Everyone in town's been kinda... scary lately. They all seem really nervous, and some of them have been saying that a lot of people are going to die tomorrow. But I know better. Once you become king, everyone will be happy again. I've been telling that to lots of people, but they don't believe me. Some people even think that things will get worse. They say a child can't get anything done. But that's not true, is it? Not with you all at my
We'll be
side.
fine.
Even if I couldn't do it alone. There's nothing I can't do without everyone on my side.
I see.
Right. Then you have my support too, mister.
Uh,
How can I help, though? Oh, I'll talk to everyone. I'll tell them about a place where we can all proudly call home. Maybe everyone's feeling like I did before, like they've got nowhere to go, and everybody else is just out to judge them or hurt them. But, mister, you said you'd make a country without all that, where it'd be peaceful and kind, and nobody cries.
hmm.
It'd be a place for everyone. If I tell people that, don't you think they'll feel better? That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Maria.
Yeah.
Okay then, I'll tell everyone as soon as I can, starting tomorrow morning. I want to do my best for everyone, just like Papa and Mister. Oh, Fabian. Well, you're looking very happy, Maria. Anyway, don't forget about that thing you wanted to give him, okay? Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Here you go, for you, mister. A handmade charm. Aww.
Nice.
I made it with Miss Fabian. It'll make sure you and everybody else comes back safe and sound. I'll return as the king. Thank you. The next time you see me, I'll be king. I sewed it myself, stitch by stitch. It's kind of messy, but I tried my best. Don't look inside, it's kind of embarrassing. Aww. That warms my heart, man. Maria was feeling embarrassed, so I reassured her and said goodbye. That warms my heart, Maria. Thank you.
What now?
Is that a key item? It better be. Gentleman's suit, assassin's... What? Assassin's coat? Oh, it's not. It's a... I don't know where it is. But it's gotta be somewhere, right? Item, follow request? It's gotta be an item. Right? I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. Right? Yeah. Oh, an igniter by Moore, obviously. A charm handmade by Maria. Its contents are unknown. +5 magic when channeling the healer lineage. Do you think I only get these because I finished all the... Oh, dude. Wait, we can't talk with Moore individually? Yeah, of course we can.
What now?
Maybe it's... I mean, it's interesting, but it's not as good as any of the stuff I have right now. Not a shot, but I like it. I will keep it on me. Thank you, Maria. Mister, you have a big job to do tomorrow, right? I'm cheering for you. Alright, Hulkenberg, you're next.
So,
At last,
just find
tomorrow,
the time.
we finally decide this once and for all. There's something I should like to talk to you about under the circumstances. Perhaps you join me outside the gate? Of course. We visited this place once before. I trust you still recall that time? You fought Rodanth.
Sure.
You fought Rodanth here.
Yes.
Indeed, and following our clash, he was taken into custody. It pains me to say that Grand Trad is still plagued by rampant looting and theft. I dare say the issue is only worsened without Rodanth present. 'Tis the cause of the Crimson Sky. The fear has gotten to the people, and even the previously civilly minded have gone mad. Fear is a cunning beast. It lurks within, flattening itself on our insecurities. It only bares its fangs when we're most vulnerable. We've all become its prey. I've put many beasts to the sword, yet the method for subduing this creature, known as fear, still eludes me. Learn to live with it. I think the best we can do is learn to live with it. To live alongside it, rather than to be gripped by it, requires a fortitude that is most difficult to achieve. In the past, there were nights where it seemed certain that the beast within would devour me whole. I put myself to blame. At times, I shut my eyes to the world, and I fell to my own deceptions. I lived so many days in this manner, convinced that I had found strength. Until at last I met you. Fell in with our comrades and came to know so very many people. It was only then that I understood that I was not alone. I've come to depend on and expect a great many things from all of you. Would you still believe me if I said that, on some level, this brings me some shame? No, I think you're proud of it.
No.
On the contrary, aren't you proud of who you've become?
Indeed.
Indeed. I fought so long ago to protect others, and now I find myself with allies who shield me in turn. 'Tis an experience that made me realize all that I could not accomplish alone. Those who seek to be their sole vessels of power, such as Luis and Rodanth, their solitude offers them some strength, yes, but it also exposes a great many vulnerabilities. You've protected me countless times, when I believed it was my duty to protect you. I owe you the deepest gratitude, for without you I would not be able to fight as I do now.
That's why.
Our time together has brought about an epiphany. I do not seek a one-sided fealty, but as a knight, I wish to serve under a king who supports me as I do them. I'll always count on you. I'll continue to place my trust in you, as I always have.
I thank you.
Haha, you have my thanks. Beginning tomorrow, I shall support you, as a true knight of the king. I swear this to you, and as proof of my bond, I present you with this. Knight's Memorandum. Alsace bestowed it upon me when I first received my knighthood. In it, in the will of a knight, perhaps one might call it a knight's soul, even as inscribed. Your reign will be a period of tumult. You shall bear a great many burdens, and that which bars your way will not be so black and white as Luis. Do you understand this? You shall face every single individual across this land who pushed their fears and anxieties onto people like His late Majesty and Luis. And many will not even make an effort to bear their own anxiety again. They'll pretend not to notice until they can push it onto someone such as you.
'Tis all right.
I offer little in comfort, except to say that you shall have allies like me by your side to bear it all. I hope you never forget that. With our sense of trust in each other deepened, Hulkenberg and I returned to the inn. W. Hulkenberg. Big fan of this woman right here. Tomorrow marks our final clash. We have to do all we can while we have the chance. Alright, let's go talk to some more people, man.
Pardon?
Alright then.
Rest at the inn after speaking with people. Okay. I guess the best way to just be... do this. Just go to each and every person. Oh, of course your warrior always gonna... That is a dead man. That is a dead man. Alright, Stroll.
At last.
Best boy. Well, debatable, but I do really like you, Stroll. Tomorrow we settle things with Luis for good. We're as prepared as we can be, so why not pass over time with a hot meal at the Honeybee?
Now then.
Now let's dig in. I asked Fabian to go all out and load us up with extra special dishes. I was just here, bro. Why were you not? Why we could have just... You could have come and I didn't have to go fetch you. But whatever. Is this my last supper? What a grand feast. This is quite a grand feast.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we battle Luis, do we not? We need to eat well and keep our spirits high. Fabian, keep it coming if you would. Oh, Maria. What, misters, you ate all that meat? I serve more than people usually finish, too. Shall I bring out another helping?
No.
No, this is more than enough. It was great, thank you. Tomorrow, you're going to fight, right? Ah, almost correct, Maria. We're going to fight and win. Then this guy here will become king and make this a good country. A good country? A peaceful... A country where no one cries. A country where no one will cry anymore. Yeah, so won't you cheer us on, Maria?
Yeah.
Of course. I'll always cheer for you. Miss Fabian will too, right? Naturally. We'll wait here with bated breath for your triumphant return, won't we? Aww. A good country. You know, Dry, if I felt for even a moment that Luis's ideology had merit, I might not be in this fight. But we know that that's not the case. He desires a country where the weak and helpless are cold. Everyone would know and seek and see that, yet do nothing. No one would benefit by saving people. They would be written off as a loss, and yet the masses still support Luis. When did our country become so bleak? We'll help anyone in need. It started as little more than a clever campaign slogan, but thinking back, I think we all felt power in those words. Still, speaking the words is easy, but acting on them is another thing entirely, even for a king. I'm not giving up either way. You're right, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean I'm giving up. Ha, and that's what makes you you.
Got a moment?
Remember the inheritance my parents left for me by all the people of Halia. Our people are our greatest fortune, and I'll never forget that. My parents were good lords, and the people of Halia loved them for it. I truly hope with all my heart that this country becomes that and more.
Take this.
So I want you to have this. A crested short sword. The short sword has been passed down through the house of Helades, or Helades for generations. It's said to protect its owner. The fact that I've survived until now is proof enough.
Hey.
But no matter what happens tomorrow, win. Don't die. You must fight for the sake of the many lives in this country.
It'll be alright.
It'll be alright. I'll be right there with you. Hell yeah, Stroll. Stroll and I shared a firm oath to each other, then finished our meals. Yep. Stroll's the goat. Stroll's the goat.
Take good care of that.
It's only a matter of time now. Too true. Ismay, you're up.
What should we...
I'm pretty sure you are only able to get these if you've gotten full bond with everybody. And since I have, obviously I can do it. Because they're referencing things that are in like their later parts of their social link.
Finally.
Huh. So it all ends tomorrow. Could use some time to collect my thoughts beforehand. Would you care to join me for a bit? Of course, man. Oh, we're up here again. Tonight's drink is quite exquisite indeed. What happened to stealing your nerves? Thought we were supposed to be stealing ourselves for tomorrow. A good drink and a quiet moment. These are the best preparations for the heart.
However...
It's been a long road, yes, but tomorrow we fight to decide the fate of this country. 'Tis a strange notion to contemplate. Previously I used alcohol to blunt the edge of sorrow's blade. No, rather it was a self-administered poison which I used to hasten my own departure from this world. But as it graces my lips on this night, I find that flavor has changed completely. Is it better now? Does it taste better now?
Yes.
Quite. As I think on the alcohol becoming a part of my flesh and blood, it permeates that much deeper. Previously it mattered not when I died, but now that I've dedicated myself to living on for my son, I shall no longer await death, but will endeavor to not waste life. Tomorrow, clutching all that I have left of him, I hope to witness the dawn of a new future for this country. That is my purpose. That is the reason I rise each day.
Cheers.
And so tonight I raise my glass and make a toast to my star of hope. You mean me? You referring to me? Haha. When I was resigned to live out my days in that cave, who came to me with renewed hope in tow? Who else could it be but you? And it is not just I whom you've inspired. In addition to my fellow villagers, a great many people now believe in a brighter future, with the only common thread among them being you. Whatever darkness lies before us, I believe the ideals you herald will shine above many.
Surely.
For those who suffer, for those who roam without purpose, and for those who are paralyzed by inaction, with that light upon their breast they shall step forth one more.
Now then.
Before we return inside, there's something I'd like to give you. An ashen meteorite bracelet. Didn't expect that, but you know, I'll take it. It is an amulet from my hometown, crafted from a rock that shimmers even in the total absence of light. Perfect for finding one's way. Parents often give them to their children, hoping the amulet will protect their kin when they cannot. Befitting of our situation, is it not?
Well then.
Now then, let us head back and prepare. An eventful day is ahead of us. Heisman and I headed back inside the Gauntlet Runner. Man, this whole episode's just gonna be me talking to people. But you know what? That's been this whole game, man. Preparations for tomorrow are all complete. Best to handle any last affairs while you still can.
Alright then.
Alright, who's next? Juna? You're up. It's foolish, but I wonder if you'd hear my last request. You're saying it like you're gonna die. We're gonna win, everyone's gonna live, except for Luis. Probably.
Hey.
We're finally fighting Luis tomorrow. If you don't mind, there's somewhere I'd like to go before the fight. Will you come with me? Oh, the church, huh? Here we are.
Hold on a second.
Tomorrow's the battle we've put our lives on the line for. I thought I'd let Rella and Fidelio know. Why the church?
Here.
It was here that my sister lived and treated the sick. She saw that work as her atonement, but she saved so many lives in the process. Fidelio and Basilio were two of those people. She brought them back from the brink of death. Feels like ages ago now. Rella and Fidelio keep their emotions buried deep, but the love they had for my singing was real, wasn't it? They loved more than that. Their love wasn't limited to your voice. I wonder if that's true. Sometimes I think singing is all I can amount to. And while I'm proud it's made me self-sufficient, it can be lonely to live life that way. I guess sometimes I just want to be accepted for who I am as a person, and not just a pretty voice.
And?
Ugh, why am I spilling my guts like this? I accept you. I accept you as a person, Juna.
Huh?
No, hold on. You can't say that kind of thing with just a straight face. I call foul. Then again, you did make me a promise, remember? You promised we'd make a world where people could listen to me sing with peace in their hearts. And thinking about it, something struck me. Where would you be in this scenario? Listening from far away, from a faraway throne, or would you be by my side? I'd been meaning to ask you that, but I kept putting it off. Your answer would only feel like our story's end, and I'm not really ready for it to be over.
Yep.
So I'll ask you when this is truly over. After the day of the hero, and you become king. Then you can answer me. Oh my god, she's like, but we could be something together, you and I. I wonder how this is gonna go. We'll talk then. I look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Now I feel like I can fight with everything I've got tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the performance of a lifetime. I expect you in the audience, Rella, Fidelio. Well, it's getting late. Let's head back.
Look at this.
Oh, and one more thing. I want you to have this and hold it close, so you'll never forget me. Erica Flower bookmark. That's the flower your whole plotline was about. And you couldn't give me the actual flower because you're allergic to the actual flower, so you gave me a bookmark. This flower used to represent fear and humiliation to me, but once you become king, I hope it comes to mean liberty. One day this country will balk at the very idea of innocent children turned to slaves. It may not be easy. In fact, many will probably oppose it. But we still have to make it happen. We have to believe in our ideals and continue onward dry. You feel the same way, don't you? Juna and I went back together, discussing our hope for a brighter future.
It's coming up.
The battle's tomorrow. If there's anything we should talk about or do to prepare, let's do it now or we'll regret it. Oh, brother. Alright, let's see what these items were. No, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Erica Flower bookmark. Pressed magenta flowers dance merrily across this bookmark. +3 magic and 2 agility when channeling the mass dancer lineage. A luminescent piece of augite. Parents give these to children to light their way in the dark. +5 agility when channeling the thief lineage. crested short sword. A short sword inscribed with a Helatus family crest. +3 strength and +2 endurance when channeling the warrior lineage. A thick book containing 100 years worth of chivalric code. +5 endurance when channeling the knight lineage. Nice.
Alright then.
Alright, who's next? Yufa? Well, I really nailed on the whole list, aren't we? I'm surprised Gallica doesn't have a scene. I feel like we're missing a couple people. No, we're not. Are we? We've gotta be. I feel like we're missing people. I'm not crazy, right? I'm not crazy. I might be crazy. Whatever. Yufa, you're next. Yufa, you are next. You're next, Yufa. Baby girl, baby girl.
It's finally here.
BBG. Everything will be decided tomorrow. I'd like to visit my brother before we fight. Would you teleport me to Edria? I suppose that makes sense, yeah. Siblings want to say hi for the final battle. Brother.
You've come.
Oh, if it isn't my dear sister. And with Jirai in tow. Have you come all this way to see me? Yes, I needed to talk to you at any cost. We told Edeni about tomorrow's decisive battle against Luis. Tomorrow's finally the day, is it? Then allow me to take this opportunity to speak with you. Once you stop Luis and take the throne, what are your plans for what follows? Surely you don't imagine the book will close on a happily ever after. Your people will not be a monolith. Even your supporters who agree with you have varied expectations, and those differences will drag you down, all as enemies lurk in the shadows. I'm prepared. You're right, and I'm prepared for that.
Oh.
Don't worry too much, brother. Dry has us with him. No matter how thorny the path he walks becomes, we are all determined to walk it beside him.
I see.
Good. If you are so resolved, I have nothing further to say. I pray that with every step you take, the path bears fruit. Listen for word of our victory tomorrow, brother. We're going to survive, and we'll most certainly return to the island.
Now that you mention it.
Oh wait, I had something I wanted to give you, Dry. I'll run it into the house to retrieve it. That Yufa, always in such a hurry. She'll never change. I've been looking after her for a long time, but I'm thinking it's time to entrust that role to somebody else. What are you saying, Edeni? Chill, my boy. My boy, chill, bro. Leave her to me.
Yeah.
I'd like you to entrust me with that role.
Thanks.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Yufa trusts you too. Actually, it's quite clear she does more than that. If you've been planting false expectations in my sister's head, I'll hope you know I won't stay quiet about it. I sense hostility from Edeni, who's supporting a fake smile. It looks like you two are having a rousing conversation. Indeed, we're talking about the swarms of vicious man-eating sharks that teem in the night sea. I was telling him that if someone were to be thrown in, they'd die instantly. Alright, Edeni, okay, Edeni, alright. Let's calm down for a second. The adults told me that lie all the same when I was a child. Bad children who lie will be thrown to the sea at night, they'd say.
What is it?
You're looking a little pale, Dry, what's wrong? Just thinking about getting ripped to pieces by vicious sharks. Haha, well, didn't you say it's something to give him?
See this for yourself.
Yes, I do. Here, Dry. For your hands only. A rippling shell. This is the shell of a ripple snail. It's a good luck charm here on the island. And if you hold it to your ear, you can hear the sound of the ocean. Tradition says it contains a prayer for its owner to return home safely. Just like how the waves return to shore. Wives give these to their husbands when they head out to sea. You are tempting fate, Yufa. That's quite the gift. Did I say they're husbands? Anyway, let's get going. We've got a big day ahead of us. I am tempting fate, dude. I am tempting. Just happened with with Juna, and now we have Yufa. We are in dangerous territory. We are in dangerous territory.
It is just around.
Everything and more shall be decided tomorrow. You must be certain that you're prepared. We wouldn't want you to regret anything. Alright, let's look at what is Rippling Shell. A conch shell given to fishermen by their wives. Come on. You knew what you were doing. +3 strength, +2 magic when channeling the summoner lineage. You knew what you were doing, Yufa. Don't act like you weren't. Oh, Best Boy Basilia. Oh, and Nurse right after. The W. 2 W's back to back.
I'll do it.
Alright. Oh, this is just gonna be him going, "Don't worry, Del, I'll avenge you." I'm gonna literally rip this man to shreds.
Finally.
Guess this is it. We'll finally settle things with Luis. Without a little scars, this don't feel exactly encouraging and all. Say, you need a breather at all? We could visit the ocean if you like. Wouldn't take a moment to teleport over? Sure, let's go for it.
Alright.
First time I saw the ocean, know what I said? God damn, that's the biggest pond I ever seen! Del got a good laugh out of that one. Del, Lady Rella, Finca, thought we'd always be together. I figured that I'd already lived my life the way I wanted. Now I got some perspective on it, though there's so much I never did. Somehow it never really hit me that I could die at any moment. Just like that, everything I am could suddenly end, even after nearly dying as a kid. Real stupid, aren't I? That's normal, man. Don't worry about it. No, I think it's normal for anyone. Suppose.
I'll tell.
I think Dale wanted to stay by Lady Juna's side for the rest of his days. Never said it, of course, but I could tell. It was always in his eyes when he looked at her. But he'll never see her again. And me? I'll never see I'll never see Lady Rella again. I never got to tell her how she saved me, how I really admired her. Never told her how I felt about her, and now I never will. Oh, he was in love with Rella? I never got that. He was in love with Rella. I once swore to you, Rot, that I'd make a world where everyone could smile and laugh. Lady Rella, Finca, and Del, they were all tangled up in the worst parts of this twisted country, and they all suffered for it. This land runs on suffering, and somehow it's all weak and meek ended up its fuel for its fire. A crown on your head won't make that easier to change. I'll make change happen. Nevertheless, I'm gonna fight for the change. We've got this, don't we?
Obviously.
Hell yeah! Nobody gonna keep us down. Nothing happens as fast as you want it to. Lots of people are gonna resent change. It's a scary thing, yeah? Still, through fear, if we all wishing for the same thing, that'll be a force to be reckoned with. Slow or not, this piece of shite world will change. I only started seeing the light from hanging about with you. So no matter what goes down tomorrow, I'm gonna make sure that crown's yours. Actually, I've got another reason for being here today. Hold on a sec. He's gonna give me something.
Yeah.
Just bought this. Here, take it. Golden perfume cream. Interesting thing. I don't think I'd get that, but alright. It's made of some rare beeswax or something, apparently. They say it brings the scent of good fortune. Lady Rella had it when she was fixing me up. Gave me a little dab on both cheeks. Said she hoped I could smile again. Hope my luck would turn out. Slum rat like me. Ha! So now I'm giving to you, Dry. Hope fortune favors you tomorrow.
Alright.
Well, I suppose we'd better head back. Big day ahead, yeah? Basilio and I return to the Grand Trad. Man, W Basilio. W Basilio. Massive fan of Basilio. Massive fan of Basilio.
Come on then.
We'll beat him. I know it. So let's make sure we're prepared and all we need to do. And Del, Lady Rella, I hope you'll be watching.
Alright then.
Alright, who's next? Nurse. Obviously Nurse. W Nurse. I love Nurse, bro. I love Nurse. Effortlessly cool mad scientist. Well, tomorrow's the main event itself, eh? thought it'd be nice to have a bit of a chat before then. How about we go somewhere with a nice view? A quick teleport should do the trick. That it will, nurse. That it will. Oh. Oh, a grand meteor shower! Like the sky itself is wishing for your luck in a dance of stars, eh? I didn't know you were such a poet. Well, I dabble. My real love sonnets are reserved for dragon crystals, though. Meteor showers are fine, but how lovely it'd be to have a rain of crystals. I have mentioned dragon crystals to you before, haven't I? They're the remnants of the great magical entity, floating high up in the heavens. You sometimes find them crushed down in the mountains. We take those and process them for use in gauntlet runners. You see, a semi-biological component. My dream was to fly the sky and pluck one straight from the firmament. Was? What do you mean was? Well, now I have gone above the horizon. I've flown, and if I don't stop here, one day the crystals in the heavens will be within reach. But it makes me wonder. I've spent a lifetime honing my skills and stuffing myself with knowledge. I can't let myself be satisfied with flying alone, can I? Until now, all my research and projects have been for the sake of my dream. The idea of doing it for altruism or public good? Poppycock! Far too abstract for my tastes. But this journey, seeing you all work for the people, for a better world, it's gotten under my skin. Burns in me like the same mad passion for my most ambitious projects. If an invention of mine helps someone out there or gives them that joy, that's my part in changing this land, eh? It's just like what you and your merry band do, tromping all over and helping all sorts. A change that happens one city at a time, instead of by order or by some lofty authority. This world is full of inconvenience and irrationalities, what? Well, my lad, that's what I intend to change, one invention at a time.
Right.
That is awesome. You make your dreams sound so cool. Marvelous, isn't it? Though I still have no idea what I'm doing to invent, of course. Going to invent. But soon enough, you'll be crowned king, and that'll be that. But you do know the road ahead is only going to be a bumpier one, don't you? I imagine a grand title like Your Majesty would crush the very backs of most who wore it. And yet, you're looking rather forward to it, aren't you? Ah, and that reminds me. There's something I'd like you to have. A dragon crystal specimen.
Here.
The first dragon crystal I ever found. Just a shard, really. Not enough magic power to even have a practical application. But when I picked this up, that was when my dream hit me. One day I'd go to the skies, and now here we are.
Do it.
I'll get you all to Luis tomorrow. No matter what will make the impossible possible.
Hey.
You hear me, lad? Don't you falter now. After gazing at the stars for a while, Nurse and I returned to the Gauntlet Runner. W. Nurse. I love Nurse. I love him.
Understood.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Make sure you're prepared, and I'll do the same for the runner. Yeah, he's got to fly directly into that giant magma storm. Do not envy this man. Dragon Crystal Specimen. Very first Dragon Crystal Nurse ever found as a young boy. +3 strength and +2 agility when channeling the Gunner lineage. Solid perfume made from rare beeswax. +5 strength when channeling the Berserker lineage. All rather cool stuff. Dude, look at this. Look at all my stats. He has 85 strength, 88 endurance, 99 agility. Yeah, Heismay's the GOAT. Yeah, Heismay's the GOAT. Yufa's kind of got more spread stats. Magic almost at 99. And of course, more strength and endurance. Berserker is literally just the better warrior. Which is kind of crazy, but I guess it makes sense. Katharina. Here we go. That guy's keeping his chin up, ain't he? Damn straight we are, Catherine. I keep calling her Catherine, but call her Kat, call her Catherine, Rena, Katharina. Heard you're going off to face against that blighter Luis. Well, I, for one, think you got him whipped. Oh, say, there was something I wanted to tell you. Got a minute? Anything for you. Anything for you, Kat.
Hey, so...
Hey, remember how I said something to tell you? Well, the educational program we founded is really doing aces. You're doing great things.
Listen.
It sure couldn't have happened without you, Katharina. Well, you ain't wrong about that, but you're still the one who gave me the opportunity, of course. Just goes to show you that we can make a place for ourselves in the world without stealing and deceiving. You taught me that, you know. It was you who got my friends the opportunity to make a decent living. Some of them even moved to other towns and opened up shop.
What a day.
At this rate, I'm gonna have to take up something new just to keep up. You'll go somewhere new? You'll do something new? Are you thinking of pursuing a new line of work? Well, yeah. You know, at this point, I'm done bounty hunting. I've been thinking on this another thing, as I told you. We're allies fighting for this country. Our paths are different, but we got a common goal. Got a couple of thoughts running loose in my noggin, actually. If you become king, I'll think I'll journey abroad.
If you want my opinion.
I bet someone in charge could use some intel from far away lands. I could get that for you. A king's gonna need all the help he can get. That would be perfect. That's perfect for you, Katharina. I'll be counting on you. Then I'll find out what's good, what's bad, and what's going on in the world and report back. We can solve the world's issues together.
Really now.
Word of warning, though. Don't let this country go to the dogs while I'm gone. If everybody's not prancing around all merry-like when I get back, I'll knock you a good one. Don't scare me like that. That fist would hurt. Won't much care to not see an ugly mug for long spurts, but better to make myself useful, I suppose. I'm gonna do what I do best, and the only payment I want is you watching over me. I'll let you think good and hard on what I mean by that. Huh? Oh, she's also on. Okay. Alright. Great. Sure. Well, sure. Proper daft, I'm out of here. Except, one thing. There was something everyone made for you, so here. Wooden doll sculpture. Is it gonna be like me? Sculpture of me? Read for your thoughts? They tried to make it look like you. Not half bad, eh? Everyone brought their best talents to it, whether it was carving the wood or painting the pretty colors and all that. If we could mass produce these dolls, it'd make a good souvenir, yeah? We could make it a Uchronia specialty item. Like they say, dream big. Tomorrow's battle is only the first piece of that dream. So you better pull out all the stops and win. This country's gonna be ours for the building. I spent some time with Katharina. Try not to let her excitement get the best of me. Dude, I think it is crazy just what is happening with some of the women in this game. But oh well. You gotta do all the things I promised. I promised to, but couldn't. Except better. Although I do think it's very flattering to get a statue of yourself. A doll handmade in the likeness of an elden boy. +2 strength and +3 agility when channeling the brawler lineage.
Oh hey.
Alright, who's next? Who's next? Alonso? Yeah, it would be you. Yeah, it would be. I knew I'd have the right to have faith in him. Yeah, it would be you, Alonso. My. Hey, things have gotten quite interesting. I know you're a busy fellow, but you and I are friends. Could we talk elsewhere for a minute?
Oh?
A candidate to the very end. I can hardly believe it. And I dare say you've made dying for your sake quite worth it. Thanks for doing that. You didn't think I'd make any plans for resurrection?
So...
Any plans to come back from the dead, Alonso? Haha, that depends on you. I'm currently planning what to do next after you're king. I'm certain it'll be quite chaotic in this country for some time. Firstly, we'll have the loudmouth chaps haranguing people, scoundrels shoring up sword books by milking our muddled masses before anyone's the wiser. And of course, those scoundrels will have a great political and financial interest. You'll have vultures lying in wait round every corner. Bring it on, baby.
That's true.
All the better. Tell them to bring it on. Huh, how very like you to say. In the end, what choice do you have? If you can't pawn it off onto someone else, best to buckle down and take it on. But don't worry, I'll not leave you to your own devices. Perhaps I'll even enter the political arena, be your speaker of sorts. You'll have your political opponents in the years ahead, doing their best to drag you down, undermining your ideals, and line their pockets while they're at it. I figured I'd make use of this silver tongue of mine to uniformly dismantle their schemes and force their timely exeunt. That's kind of... Actually, that's actually very reassuring.
Well,
I'm being honest. He's got a silver tongue, that's for sure.
interesting.
I'll see all their ploys for what they are. A lie for a lie, sick a bad guy on the bad guys. In other words, my nature has changed not one iota. I am a two-faced trickster who schemes up upon deceiving others. But even I could truly glimpse the hope you aim to create in this country. So I'll use my lies to support you until the end. Surely these are the sorts of lies my mother would overlook, yes? Ah.
Moving on.
I'm glad to have met you. Before we part, I have one word of advice for my future king. If ever an enemy appears insurmountable, tell yourself this. My opponent is strong, but that is all they are. It is fine to fear an enemy's strength, but let not that fear consume you. Steel yourself and remember, the enemy is strong, yet I will prevail.
It's fine.
Determination will be your power. Determination is all you need to break through. It is the weapon you'll wield to seize your tomorrow.
Well then.
And with that, farewell. I leave you with both my parroting excellements and toll for departing penitence. Huh? There's a full envelope tucked underneath the shoulder strap of my bag. Inside was a silver coin I'd never seen before, with an identical design on either side. I felt Alonso's candor, a man of many faces now unmasked. Mysterious silver coin. Reflecting on the strange way we'd met, I left the club. Yeah, you know, I've come around on Alonso. I thought he was kind of dookie dog water, but I've come around on you. I know it's you who can truly turn even a lie into reality.
What?
Kind of flattering. Mysterious silver coin. This specially minted coin ensures victory in any contest. Yeah, it's double heads. 3 endurance and 2 luck when channeling the Faker lineage. Nice. Ba-na-na-na. Barden, you're next, huh?
Impressive as
Barden,
always.
I like Barden. Let's see what the deal is with good old Barden, good old Bardy.
You've come.
Now I hear you've got a rather difficult path ahead of you, but I'm happy that you came to see me despite all of it. We've come this way, so what say we have ourselves a wee chat.
The truth is,
Ever since that attack from the human, the townspeople have slowly but surely come round to participating in the security activities. I consider that a great welcome change, but... You're tired? Don't fret.
listen.
There's no need to fret. Aye, I know that. Much thanks to ye for saying so. The security polices, the methods of self-government, all that needs buy-in from the people. We need everyone's voices to both speak and be heard. The people we can find a compromise among all the different opinions and then make a change. It's not easy leading such an affair, let me tell you. You can do it, Barden. I know you can.
Thank you truly.
Thanks for your support. And you're no stranger to what I'm talking about, are you?
I haven't a choice.
A king chosen by the people will be different from any other king we've ever had. Every citizen will expect something different from you, and you'll feel the duty to live up to that expectation. This country is made up of allied states, with a major city and the capital of each state. But now they all exist under one nation. Each region has their own rich and complex history and cultures. The wishes of the people are also different.
Yeah.
And you'll be the king of all this. How do you think you're gonna possibly hear all the people's opinions? I'll just ask them. I suppose the only option is to go around and solicit their opinions in earnest. Ah, well, at least you got the right intentions, but considering the position and number of subjects involved, it ain't the most practical thing.
You know why?
Here's what I think. A single king cannot possibly listen to each and every one of his subjects. However, if you take a look at my country by region and town, you'll find people such as myself. And I can govern this town according to whatever your kingly wishes may be, and I can collect my people's opinions and transmit them to you. So that way, the king and the people can have direct connection to each other. We just need other leaders to follow suit. That's a great idea. That's an excellent idea. I believe you'll be a righteous king, and many others behind you too. That said, some only follow whoever they think will come out strongest. Mayhap some follow you out of fear, just as with Luis. You've a duty toward them, just as any other, though. And no doubt you'll have days where you just want to run away. On those days, remember this. There are those who are determined to walk with you through thick and thin.
Don't you worry.
They believe in and support you. They will correct you when you err, and little by little you'll look back and see more and more people behind you.
Have a look.
Now that reminds me, the townspeople wanted to give this to you. A desert glass lantern. What is that? They've used glass and sandworm husks to make this. It's a specialty household item unique to Martria. Everyone here makes use of it. In fact, they hope to make production of this a major industry in Martria. Our artisans practice pretty hard these days. You just watch, my city's gonna flourish under your rule. I spent some time reassuring Barden, who was overcome with emotion. Aww. Hell yeah, Barden. Hell yeah, Barden. All the people here believe in you, as do I.
What now?
A desert glass lantern. Regional specialty made from the shed carapace of a sandworm. +3 endurance, +2 agility when channeling the commander lineage. All these I will not use, but they're cool items to have. It makes it feel like talking with these people was worth it. Brigida, you're next.
No.
You needn't be concerned on my behalf. What is she gonna say?
Oh, anyone.
I didn't think you'd come to see me at a time like this. Haha, welcome. You've come all this way, we can talk as long as you'd like. I have a feeling something a little special may happen in this one. Those few chief children I took in seem to be regaining their spirits, little by little.
Yes.
The grief of losing their parents and hometown is not easily buried, of course, but I thought enlisting them as my helpers might provide a welcome distraction. Nothing unsafe, I hope. Nothing unsafe, I hope? Haha, I have no intention of putting such small children on anything dangerous. That's what I have you here for, after all. I've been racking my brain trying to think of functions for an igniter that would have no use as a weapon. For lack of any ideas of my own, I asked the children. It was like I'd opened a floodgate, idea after idea. Jet shoes based on wind propulsion, super brooms that clean the floor with water and wind magic combined. Sounds fun.
Yes.
Indeed, they dreamed up all kinds of things. Even better is that all their suggestions really could help improve people's lives with just a little adjustment for practicality. They also suggested a pen that could write sparkling text, and an instrument that could play itself. Of course, I asked what the point of these trifles would be. And the response? It'd be fun! In short, they're playthings. The thought took me entirely off guard. Their suggestions were worthless as weapons. They barely even sounded useful. But I could certainly see them putting smiles on the children's faces.
Fair point.
Perhaps that's just what this country needs. Something good for nothing but a smile. Something good for nothing but a smile now and then. You're gonna sell toys now? You're gonna sell toys? So you're planning on opening a toy shop? It does sound interesting, in its own quaint way. But I have something broader in mind. Something not limited to igniters. Sanctism dominates this country in many ways. They profit off every destructive igniter sold, while entertainment and tools of simple utility are restricted. I'm going to change that. I'll make this country known for better products, tools for happiness instead of violence.
Listen.
As for this country you dream of, you've not even set foot on the path yet. To look at the distance you must tread, many would advise against it, but I will walk it beside you. I know I can count on you. Just watch. Between my connections, my tech, and my business sense, it'll be a simple task. Dry, give me your hand. Reaching out to someone without any sort of self-interested calculation. I haven't done this since I was a child. I was too scared. Yet somehow you make it possible. My dreams, my aspirations. Let this handshake be as entrusting to them as to you. Oh, she put some in my hand. A small trinket of some sort was placed in my palm, entrusted to me. Brigida's brooch.
This here.
Personally, I cut and polished, I'll have you know. I looked for a magla crystal that gleams with the same clarity as your eyes. It's a meager little thing to hold, but I hope you feel how heavy my wishes have made it. May fortune favor
Not to
you.
die.
Don't die, Dry. You are hope. For the children, for me, and hope is not so easily replaced. Nice. I spent some time with Brigida, talking of our hopes for changes soon to come. That's sweet. And now we only have one more guy to go. Try not to die, Dry. Lovely. Love the vote of confidence. Love that vote of confidence. Actually, what I will do
Alright. Where to?
is go to like a
Let's
comfort concoctions. It's interesting this ends on an Idols Day, actually.
And what is it?
Oh. Nice. I didn't even ever open this. Sell. Let's sell all that. I want to appraise. Nope. 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 Oh. That is quite good, actually. 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 That's mid. You know something?
Now then.
Not all bad. I will definitely buy some of this for sure. And we're also gonna equip that on Yufa. What is, I guess fire is what I'd want, right? Yeah, we'll do that. That's cool. Glad I got that. Oh, this guy's poster's still up. Are you having a laugh, dude? These guys. Are you having a laugh, mate? I will now go talk to the man it all started with. There's little I can do, but oh, I'm gonna have to go directly to more, aren't I? I can't just
No, where was I?
activate it and go to Academia from there, can I? I gotta go and do this. Gotta go sit right next to him so I can go talk to him in there. But anything for you. Anything for you, Plateau. His fur's so soft and clean. He's be curious how he takes care of it. I told more about my final battle with Luis tomorrow. I see. So at last we have researched the final battle for the throne. Luis is a foe more fearsome than you have faced before. Do you truly believe you can defeat him? I know I'll win.
Leave it to me.
I'll win. I know I will.
Yes.
Good. Spoken like a king to be. In striving towards the apex of all archetypes, you surely marked yourself as a worthy of rule. If you were to take the throne, that would thusly end my imprisonment under the last king's decree.
I have faith in you.
I trust that you'll win. You must, if I am ever to know freedom again. However selfish a reason that is. I'll expect compensation. Anyone could free you.
That's...
But any other king could free you just as easily, right?
Even so.
Even if they could, any other king might only condemn me as the past kings did. I, and those who believe in such ideals, could easily be imprisoned once more.
How delightful.
To finally be allowed back into the world I've dreamed of. Ah, to be under your reign, it will seem a new world altogether. Perhaps you saw phantoms in my image throughout your travels, but that's all they were. Through all this, I remained locked in this prison. I wish I could travel to the lands again, as I did in my youth. What extraordinary sights I would see.
Indeed.
First to the royal capital Grand Trad. I would be content to watch the people go about their daily lives. Then off to Brylehaven, by way of Martria. That's a familiar path. Sounds like a familiar path. Ha! So it should. After all, the tales of your journey have inspired me so much. I wish I could travel at your side. If the chance existed, no matter how slim, I'd take it. Though I suppose that's a dangerously insolent proposal for a king to be.
Please,
Still, once you're king, if ever you decide to tour the country or return to the road, please allow me to join you. I'd love that. Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. To walk a country born anew, together with its new king. It is like a dream. My heart bursts with anticipation. Ah, that reminds me. I'm sure it's far too early to prepare for our trip together. But let me give you this. White Raven Quill. Interesting.
What say you?
For all you have learned for graduating from your studies in academia, I award you this diploma. Let its white wings mark your flight from this bookish
I can
nest.
hardly wait.
Now, once you leave this place, we shall remain apart for a short while. But I look forward to seeing you again soon. Aww. I'm sure you're gonna be somewhere in the final battle more.
Do make yourself
Somewhere, man. And you know what? I'm gonna look at since this is like the final area where I can walk around and stuff. I'm gonna look at some of the stuff I can do. For me, I think I want something. I already have good stuff right now. Thing is, I don't really need anything. Health font would be cool, I guess. I'm really fine with how Prince is. Stroll, I have mixed feelings about. Honestly, front boost, back boost. Maybe we do shelter formation. I feel like that is going to be useful at a certain point. Increase / tack. And Frigid Fortress Tactic is honestly just a really, really, really good skill. Just honestly, straight up. As for Hulkenberg, I think this is actually a really good just thing I've got going on here. I'm really happy with that. As for Heisme, Shadow Dwellers, more evasion, definitely take that. Electric dodge, I will definitely use that. Figures Roguery is super nice. Gold Rush, I don't think I'll need. I really don't think I'll need that. I think I want something where it can... If you refer items, agility lore, hit evasion at the start of battle. I want something that increases my hit evasion rate, but like consistently. Knight's Proclamation. Knight's Proclamation would actually be kind of crazy. First aid. I think, honestly, it's fine how it is right now. Because Gold Rush is just a nice skill to have. Right? I just think that's a nice skill to have. As for Juna, Mass Revelry, MP every turn is obviously just good. Debilitate, just good. Thager's Roguery, underestimated skill, good. Dance of Verdu, I think Lucky Slash is my... Well, unpredictable slash damage is kind of odd. I like Dance of Verdu because it works with... whatchamacallit? The goat skill, Void Wave. And so I'll leave it like that, why not? As for Yufa, Emerald I feel like I want something better on her. I feel like I want something way better on her. But I don't know what I'd put on her. Probably better heal skill. But Summon Harvest God revives everybody, which is nice. I don't know. She's fine how she is, I guess. I'm not too peeved about it. As for Basilio, however, I do think... And Yielding Blood, yes, absolutely. Steel, kind of unnecessary right now. Dodge Master. I'll take that. Why not? I don't know if I need these. It would be cool, but I don't think I need it. Strike boost. Yep, I'll do strike boost. Strike boost seems to be really good. I've got the mag. I'm just looking at all the mag prices and seeing what's good. And Battle Master. I think Battle Master might be what I go for. Short range boost. Yeah, honestly, Battle Master. I will take that. That'll be the move. As for just equipment, obviously that's the best one. I think all these are just good right now. Narcissus Brooch, I think, is not great on Hulkenberg. I would rather have that on somebody else that uses like magic. Like you, Juno? Or not Juno, Yufa. But then again, I really like to have MP recovery on you. Because you use a lot of that. Doubles crit damage. Yeah, you'll take that. Radiant Crystal, all stats plus 8. Honestly, Nurse's Brooch is just really good. Magic plus 15 is already really good. Elusive Dream, Inherited. I don't know, man. I want somebody else to have that, but honestly, she doesn't have that many magic skills, so it's kind of wasted on her. It's in fact really wasted on her. But you know, what am I gonna do? Oh well. And there's no point in doing any stat ailment stuff because she has instant recovery. So it seems kind of... Honestly, yeah, we're gonna switch that. Fucking Amulet, probably the best thing there. But as for Heisme, he doesn't really use magic either. That's why I think I'm gonna switch this and Heisme's. I'm gonna switch this and Heisme's. What's Overload Sash? No. We're gonna switch this with Heisme's. Gleaming Crystal, no. Narcissus Brooch. And that's gonna be that. And now you have a bunch of mag. Or, obviously, magic power. And Heisme, kind of wasted on you, but... Nah. Plasma Nightblade. Synthesis skills. I don't think he needs that. I really don't think he needs that. Peerless Warcry. Charge. I really just hesitate to give that to him. I could do that. I could give that to me and give him the Venom Ward Charm. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I always have mana problems. We're gonna do that. And that's gonna be that, I guess. Right? Yeah. That's just gonna be that. Okay, this is the squad. Boom. And now we will leave. Yes.
You'll come again.
Thank you, more, as always, for your guidance. And now we will actually let's check White Raven Quill. Academia's proof of graduation. +1 to all stats when channeling the Seeker lineage. Kinda awful, but probably the best out of all this stuff. Dazzling jewelry fashioned from a rare Magla crystals. +5 luck when channeling the merchant lineage. Desert Glass Lantern, original specialty made from the shed carapace of a sandworm. Yeah, +3 endurance, +2 agility when channeling the commander lineage. Look at all this stuff. It's because we're so good, and everybody likes us. And now, Let's go home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. And now, I will unfortunately have to end the episode here. But I'm sure many things will happen next episode. So, as always, thank you for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you dislike, and I'll see you later.